Welcome back to Dimitri's Garage. Today we're going to do another wax review. Now, I wanted to tell you guys that I hope everybody's staying safe with the coronavirus out there. So far, everything's okay. Everybody that I'm in touch with is staying safe. You know, we're all working from home or staying home. For now, let's dive back into the review and the topic of today's video. We're going to be looking at Soft99's Fusso 12-month wax. Ooh, it's got a little sponge in here. Kind of a solventy, very kind of classic car wax smell. This product was actually something you guys requested, and it took almost a month for me to get this. So I'm kind of excited to test it out. I hope it makes for a pretty cool product and a cool video for you. So on this lid, what it tells us is not to use too much product, so as to use it in ventilation. I can smell the solvent, like I mentioned. Not to be used on plastics, bumpers, tires, glass, leather, and headlamp surfaces. Now, this is true with a lot of the products that we test that are traditional waxes. It says that the usage is protection and lusting for car paint surface. I'm assuming they mean increasing the luster of the car paint, not lusting after the car paint. And compatible color, it says, is black, dark, metallic, pearl, and mica. I think this will work with the test hood. It's a darker red, it is metallic. And of course, our gloss testing station is black, so that'll work really well. Now, the ingredients here are listed as fluorine resin, wax, and petroleum solvent, which is what I'm smelling. So the other thing that I'm digging is that they have a ton of precautions here. In general, I actually feel like a lot of detailing products lack some PPE awareness, you know, even like just wearing gloves. It says harmful for human body, do not eat. Wear protective glove if you need it. The product is flammable, keep fire away. Personally, I really love this. I think all products should disclose the dangers. So as usual, guys, we're gonna do our testing of this product to validate its performance and claims. We're gonna do a application test where we're gonna determine pass-fail if the product is easy to apply and use, so that's applying it and taking it off. We're going to test the gloss of the product with a gloss meter. We'll test the visual appeal, my opinion of the product, on how it looks on our test hood. And we will also take it outside for a durability test and also test how slick it is. So let's go over to our test hood and get this thing installed. Guys, this is my test hood. There's gonna be a link at the top of your screen to explain where it came from and what its purpose is. Our first step is gonna be to apply this Soft99 Fusso 12-month wax to this hood. You're gonna need a screwdriver, this is pretty old school, to pop it up, and it's this green paste in here. And it says to apply a moderate amount. And we'll see how far that takes us. There's a lot of solvent smell, like a lot. I do think I might have used a little too much. It said a moderate amount and I just kind of wiped it on there. If it's hard to remove, I will take that into consideration that I might have used a little too much. So at this point, we need to give it 15 minutes and then we can remove it, and then I'll be able to give you a score for the application. So it did not take the full 15 in my garage for this to haze. It's looking very hazed now, and I could see where I may have over applied it. So I'm hoping it'll still be easy to remove. Oh, that's not bad. I was expecting that the areas where I overdid it were gonna be harder, but they're not that bad. You know, when they say moderate amount, it can be a little hard to guess on the first try. In the area where the product's stretched thin in the front of the hood, it's removing very easily. I'm gonna give this thing 1 point. It's pass-fail, like I mentioned earlier. I do believe this is an easy to use product. Wiping off on this edge was very easy, very painless. I had no problem down here. I'm gonna let this product cure for 24 hours. That allows the product to fully bond before we do our other tests. It's been 24 hours, this thing is perfectly cured. Let's talk a little about the slickness and the visual appeal. Personally, I think the slickness is really impressive. This is on par with Wolfgang, Jescar, all that stuff that I really like. Compared to the untreated side, this just feels amazing. I actually really enjoy running my hands over this. It feels like velvety almost, really nice. And I've compared it to the Mustang right there. The Mustang has the Wolfgang on it, and this feels really similar. So 1 point for the slickness. It's definitely a pass on our pass-fail system. This reminds me a lot of, you know, like the Wolfgang or the Jescar. It's got that nice deep look. So without a doubt, this product is gonna get 1 point. It's a pass in our pass-fail for visual appeal. This is the exercise where we use a gloss meter to determine how many gloss units are lost or gained by applying the product we're testing. The way that this test works is that this panel is 90 gloss units when there's nothing on it. Now, I've applied the Soft99 Fusso wax to this panel more than 24 hours ago. It's now been cured and it's ready to be tested. So what this handy gloss meter is going to tell us is whether the Soft99 Fusso has improved the gloss or reduced it. 90 is about a decent car's paint job at 20 degrees on this unit. For example, the test hood is like 94 when there's nothing on it. So having turned the device on, we're going to reset it and we're going to calibrate it. What we want to see here is 104, which is what we get. We'll wait a couple of turns to make sure that it doesn't drift. And now we're going to take 5 readings. So, wow, it's 83.4. It's really stepped it down quite a bit. 90 is the base, as you might recall. 84.7. 83.2. And let's try here. 83.7. Let's be generous, 83.8. 85.2 over here. 85.3 even. And then we're going to divide that by 5. 84.1, we're going to round up. So what this number means is that we have lost 5.9 gloss units. For this test, we award 1 point for every gloss unit gained or lost. So this product will receive a negative 5.9. But don't despair if you're a fan of this product, because the loss in gloss units may well be made up by the durability testing. Plug this back in here to make sure that it's still calibrated, and it's still 104. But before we do the durability testing, what I like to do is check if the product resists isopropyl alcohol. And it's making the isopropyl bead very nicely. Let's try to wipe it off and see if it comes off with the isopropyl alcohol. Now keep in mind, I don't score this test. You can see how the wax still beads over here, but then it doesn't over here. Let's test and see what the gloss is like now. See, 90.4. Before we move on to the durability testing, I wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel, leave me a thumbs up or a comment. I really appreciate it. I love interacting with you guys. And also, I wanted to remind you that there are Amazon affiliate links down below in the video description. Those links are the products that I use in the videos, and you can buy anything on Amazon after clicking those links, not even just the products I'm linking to, and I get a very small commission for that at no cost to you. Now let's go test the durability of the Soft99 Fusso. All right guys, we're now outside and we're ready to do our durability testing. Just to remind you, on the left here is the treated side and on the right is the untreated side. Let's see the difference in water beading between the treated and untreated. So you can see the water kind of clumps up and it doesn't really completely roll off. That is a highly polished surface. It was very recently buffed. Let's take a look at the treated side. I bet it does a lot better. That is excellent beading. You could see that a lot more of the water is coming off. So if you were driving through a summer rainstorm, most of the stuff would blow off on the left side, but it'll stay on the right side and leave water spots. So let's start to wash the treated side and see how long until it behaves like the untreated. First, we're gonna apply Adam's pH neutral shampoo. Wipe up and down until the surface has been nicely washed, and we can go across and at the bottom just to make sure we got those. So let's do our first rinse. So we can see after one car wash, the surface is still doing well. And as a quick reminder for those that haven't been following along with my series or are new to it, the way the scoring here works is that every car wash results in 1 point, and we generally assume that most people wash their car once a month. So when a wax claims 12 months of protection, we're looking for 12 points or 12 washes. So I think at 5 rinses is when we're starting to see our very first kind of appreciable effect. It's just not quite as slick anymore. All right, rinse number 10. All right, guys, moment of truth time. Rinse number 12. They said 12 months. To me, that means at least 12 washes. Let's see if it survives number 12. That is excellent. There's barely any fade at 12. All right, rinse number 20. So number 30. I don't know if I've had anything hit this high. That's really amazing. All right, guys, this is number 40. I've definitely never had anything go this high. And number 50. If this works, this is just incredible. Well, let's see how far we get past 50. This is pretty crazy. All right, number 60. This is incredible. It's almost done, maybe 1 or 2 more, but it made it to 60. That's just insane. You can kind of feel that there's just pockets of wax left at this point. I think 70 is a fair number to call this. You know, if it was head to head with another wax, I might keep pushing them to see which one is just completely dead. So guys, a quick recap. This Soft99 Fusso has been incredible. I had no idea that a wax could last for 70 plus washes. Nothing has ever gone this far in one of my tests. It could have gone farther. It already started to break down in pockets, and personally, I would redo that on my car. When this thing is just so far beyond everything else, I didn't think there was a point to keep washing it until every pocket of wax broke down. So let's total up the points. We received a point for ease of application, a point, ooh, somebody's having fun, a point for slickness, a point for the visual appeal. We did lose 5.9 points in gloss. It did knock the gloss down quite a bit. It's not the shiniest wax in the world. This means that overall, this Fusso Soft99 scored 67.1 points. Incredible. So I am gonna use it on one of the cars. I haven't decided which one yet. Probably leaning towards the Mustang. And we'll see if it breaks down over time or UV or whatever else. This is a potentially truly multi-year product. You know, if we're averaging 1 wash a month, this is over 5 years of washes. I don't expect the chemistry in this product to really hold on for 5 years and not get degraded. You know, the Rust-Oleum that we tested, link up here for you, it lasted an incredible amount of time. I thought nothing would ever top it until this product. Remember, subscribe, like, comment. I really appreciate all that stuff. And I will catch you again soon. Stay safe out there.